Hello, children. Now, today we are going to learn something more in numbers. Okay. Earlier we studied the four rules. Now, today we are studying some more, two, three more rules for making the conversion of singular nouns into their plural forms. Correct. So, here I am going to start with the rule number 5. Rule number 5. Earlier in this chapter, we studied the four rules. The first is by adding the simple s to the singular nouns to convert them into their plurals. Then the nouns which are ending with s, sh, ch, x, and double s. We need to add the es to make the plurals of those singular nouns. The third rule is when the noun is ending with y but having the consonant just before y, those nouns are converted into their plurals by replacing the y into ies, correct? And the fourth rule was when there is a y in the noun, just before the y, if there is a vowel in the word, then that noun is converted into its plural form by adding a simple s to the noun. Now this is the fifth rule. The nouns which ends with f or fe, the nouns that end with f or fe, like wolf, wife, life, then knife. So here we have f, fe, fe, fe. You can also have loaf, a loaf of bread. So what you have to do, you need to remove this f, wolves, and add ves. Just replace this f with ves. So the wolf becomes wolves, wife, wives, life, lives, knife, knives, loaf becomes loaves. Correct? So this is what the rule is, that if the noun is having f or fe at the end of it, the f or fe will be replaced by ves. Correct? Now the sixth rule. The sixth rule says that if there is o in the last of the sentence, word, if there is o in the last of the word in the noun, like tomato, like cargo, volcano, if there is o at the last in the noun, how you will convert it into its plural form? By adding es. But what we need to be in our notice, that the o must be having a consonant. The o must be having a consonant before it, like tomato. Here is o in the end of the word tomato, followed by this t. Volcano, o, then we have n before it. Buffalo, o, but we have l before it. So t, n, l are the consonants which are just before the noun, which are ending with o. So what we have to do, we have to add es. Tomatoes, volcanoes, buffaloes. Correct? So these are the plural of the nouns which are ending in o and having the consonant just before that o. So these are the rule number 6. Now, when we are considering rule number 5, that when the word is ending with f or fe, there are certain exceptions. There are certain exceptions in which we are not following the rule of changing the singular into plural by adding ves and removing the f or fe. हमें क्या करना होता है? Like in gulf, grief, like surf, gulf, grief. Hmm? So what we have to do, we have to add a single S. Roof, proof, hoof. These are the nouns which are ending with S, but what we have to do, we have to add a simple S to convert them into their plural forms. These are the exceptional nouns ending with F which are not being converted by the rule, that is to remove the F and add the VES. इन nouns में वो वाला rule follow नहीं होगा. Similarly, हमारा जो rule number 6 था, in which we are adding ES to the words ending with O and having the consonant before O. So there are certain nouns which are not following this rule also. Either they are having O at the end of the word with the consonant before it, like piano, photo, dynamo. These are the nouns which cannot be followed by this rule, that we have to add es in the end of these words to convert them into their plurals. We just have to add a single s. So these exceptional nouns must be learned by you. इनको learn करना होगा irrespective of the rules. ठीक है? Now the words which are ending with double O, like bamboo, tattoo, we have to add a simple S for them also, to convert them into their plural forms. Next is, there are certain nouns which are changing their form of singular into their plurals by changing the inside vowel. That is our rule number 7. That is our rule number 7. What is the rule number 7? That the words, the nouns which can be changed into their, which can be converted into their plural form by making the little change in the inside vowel, like tooth, foot, man, woman, mouse. So what we have to do, we have to change the inside vowel to convert these singular nouns into their plural form. Like tooth will become teeth. So what we did, we converted these double O into the double E. Similarly, foot will become feet, man will become men, woman will become women, and mouse will become mice. So these are the nouns which are having the vowels in them, and the vowels, when the vowels are changed, the number of the noun can be changed also. Just by the change of the inside vowel, we can change the number of these nouns. So this is rule number 7, correct? Now, like deer, sheep, fish, these are the nouns which are furniture. These are the nouns which are singular and plural by the same word. Deer is itself singular and plural both. Fish is itself singular and plural both. Furniture is itself a plural form. And uh, sheep, sheep is itself a singular and a plural form. So this is what we have learned in the numbers. In the next video, we will learn about the changing or converting of the nouns which are compound nouns into their plural form. Thank you so much.